You lot, here. How you doing? We're off to Wales. I love Wales. I used to work in Welsh years ago. Fantastic place. Marvellous people. Great food. Right? That's Wales to me. Got friends in Wales. Got a friend in Abergavenny. That's where that awful bloody woman Webley used to live in it. Abergavenny. Isn't that where troubles first started? When they uncovered her grift? She was in Wales, wasn't she? So buy me a coffee, the usual. Just subscribe. That's the most important thing. I need more subscribers on YouTube and share the usual stuff. Right? Okay. So what have we got? Well, grab your stockings and pull them up. Here we go in the lovely Wales. In the valleys and other areas of Wales, from north to south to east to west, the Welsh government has gone completely insane. So here we go. You can see this grinning fool underneath the headline from an article written by Craig Simpson on the 16th of November 2024. Welsh government vows to change beliefs and behaviours of the white majority. Labour's anti-racist action plan aims to build an inclusive society for all black, Asian and minority ethnic people, says Eluned Morgan. There she is, right? The loon, Eluned Morgan, the First Minister of Welsh. Here, you lot, you need to get her out. Get her gone. She's a nut job, right? Absolute lunatic. Is committed to creating an equitable society. Here we go, equity. Every damn time. These people are mad. So Wales, if they continue down this road with this lunatic, is looking at a very bleak future indeed. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. Here's the loon. There you can see her leaning on a bridge. The Welsh government has pledged to change the beliefs and behaviours of the white majority in Wales. Labour's devolved administration vowed to eradicate racism by 2030 and set out an anti-racist action plan which insists that all aspects of public life are made inclusive. One of the lessons that we have with the warrior teachers is about utopianism, and that's what this is. And utopianism has killed more people than anything else except the mosquito. That's what this is, utopianism, the worst kind of utopianism. It's absolutely deranged. Right? That's what you've got to understand. You're not going to eradicate racism. It's that simple. Not by 2030, not by 3020. You are not going to eradicate racism. And that word eradicate, what they mean is they're going to eradicate racists. Well, I've got no problem with calling out racists when it happens. I've got no problem with calling out people who are being racist for no apparent reason. But the trouble is, what do they mean by racism? Do they include Islam in racism? Because it's not a race, it's a religion. And I'm a gay man. I should be worried about it. So what do they mean? And inclusive. It gets worse. To meet the demands of the plan, public bodies have launched policies which include potentially destroying statues of old white men that have been deemed offensive, and official reports have advised creating dog-free areas to boost inclusion. I don't know. You're sitting there thinking, you'll explain that in a minute. You won't, right? Because I don't know. I just think they've gone mad. The Labour government has now revealed that one outcome of the plan will be a change in the beliefs and behaviours of the white majority. You are pissing in the wind. It ain't going to happen. You're going to get the most extraordinary pushback, I imagine, or you're going to bring things to its knees with your equity plan, Eluned Morgan. This is stated in an updated plan released with a foreword by Eluned Morgan, the first madwoman of Wales, who has reiterated her commitment to building an inclusive and equitable society for all our black, Asian and minority ethnic people and communities. Who the hell is she talking about? Who's she talking about? It's insanity. An explanation of the logic of the refreshed action plan states that the overall vision of an anti-racist Wales will be achieved through shifts in knowledge, beliefs, experience and behaviour, as well as systemic and cultural change. Whenever I hear this crap, right, I either hear Soviet Russian music, da, 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 or I hear the book burning march from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusades. Because these people, they're either communists or fascists, and right now I can't work out which, and one's just as bad as the other. You can tell me in the doobers, can't you? Yeah. It's all that sort of stuff. You have to understand the way I am, mein Herr. Plans must be pursued across all areas of life, which is code for we are going to interfere in your life in a way that you wouldn't believe. It states that the outcomes of policy changes made to bring about this vision should take place at an organisation, societal and individual level. That, in that one sentence, that is totalitarianism, which is exactly what critical race theory is. That's totalitarianism. The plan adds that this includes shifts in the beliefs and behaviour of the white majority. Intended changes in society will be measured by the Welsh Race Disparity Evidence Unit. Yes, you heard me right. The Welsh Race Disparity Evidence Unit. I wonder what sort of people that might garner to its grubby little office. Yes. Which will look at whether we are seeing a reduction in any disparities. What do you mean by disparities? This is totalitarian lunacy in Wales. In Wales. You know, the Welsh are really reasonable, decent, bloody folk. I used to have a lovely time when I was working over there, and it's beyond me that they've got themselves in this mess. Because I'm sorry to the Welsh. Hello, Welsh. Welsh people, Welsh persons watching. Vote her out. Get this lot out, but they can't. They can't get out of their lefty hellhole, can they? That's the trouble. The plan states that this reduction in racial disparities must be pursued across all public institutions in all areas of life, from civil service employment to the works of museum and art galleries. Goodness me, I mean, is Wales a hellhole of racism? Is that what they're saying? Because that's what she's saying. Wales is a hellhole of racism, and I'm going to put it right. How are you going to do that? Jackboots and rifles. The Welsh government as an employer is set out to drive behaviour change. Here we go. How are they going to do that? They're going to nudge you. They're going to have disciplinary procedures for if you say wrong speak. This is totalitarianism. Plain and simple, straightforward totalitarianism. Youth work is also required by the plan to support its goals by encouraging discussions of racism among the young men. Among the young. It'll be the young men mostly. The Labour government gathered evidence to inform future policies intended to make the outdoors more inclusive for ethnic minorities. One advisory report to the government suggested creating dog-free areas to help achieve this. In order to realise the goals of the anti-racist action plan, museums, galleries and public artworks have been told to set the right historical narrative that provides a decolonised account of the past. These people are either fascists or they're communists. Right now, there isn't much clarity on that because we haven't quite reached the horseshoe meeting in the middle, but they're either one or the other. And either way, it's totalitarian. This version of Welsh history must be one that recognises both historical injustices and the positive impact of Black, Asian and minority ethnic communities. This has led to institutions such as Big Pit National Coal Museum. Been there, brilliant, went down it. Scary, dark, great stories about how the miners used to work. Amazing men, extraordinary men. Men like that don't exist anymore. They really don't. It was just the most extraordinary story of Big Pit. Go and have a look about Big Pit because it's really interesting. They're going to mandate to provide educational material that will tell stories through the lens of Black, Asian and minority ethnic people's experience. We're just waiting for the queer bit now, aren't we? Where's the queer bit? Right? And then it's got something here about woke Wales. And then you can go read the rest for yourself. Well, it's nearly finished. I might as well finish it. The Big Pit National Coal Museum, to tell the story of one of Wales' historic industries, was told to offer a decolonised view of the past that recognises historical injustice. Training is being devised as part of a £130,000 project to instruct local librarians in critical whiteness studies, which warn trainees not to meet in buildings with a racist past. Where are we going? The co-op. You can't go there. Why not? They once made a man wait in the queue for the toilet and he was black. Oh, bugger. David Lloyd George's childhood cottage was earmarked to be decolonised with the help of funding from the Welsh Government. Now a museum hired a decolonisation consultant to change its approach to history. I just despair. Welsh Government directives have already led to official advice being issued on how to deal with potentially offensive statues of Admiral Nelson, the Duke of Wellington and Henry Morton Stanley, who all have monuments in Wales. Government guidance created in 2023 stated that historical statues that often glorify powerful, older, able-bodied white men may be offensive to a more diverse modern public. Absolutely insane. Make no bones about it. This is totalitarian. Resist while you can, people, because if you don't, it will be game over. And that's Wales. It's coming here too, by the way. Right? This is the same thinking. You will believe what I tell you to believe. Our history will be what We tell you the history will be, and we will deface and destroy anything that prevents the new narrative. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Certainly does to me, but you can let me know downstairs in the Dubries, as per usual, where are the linkages and such, and tell me what you think. Critical social justice, folks. It's got to go. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.